Good morning. As many of you know, I recently purchased my dream property, and a lot of you have asked whether that marks the end of van life for Rocky and I. And the simple answer to that is hell no. However, there is no denying that the last year going around Australia in the van has been really rough on it. I still see the van as a symbol of freedom. However, it needs some major TLC so it can continue to take us around, but also maybe take you around. Let's get into it. As you can see, this van has been through the wars. I have 1 week to fully transform it, not only back to its former glory, but to add some new features to it that are going to change the way I do van life forever. Step 1 is painting. As you can see, I've already had the dent fixed at the top there, thanks to Mahmood in Sydney. Thank you. Well, I'm so ready to get my hands dirty again, and a huge thank you to Christian, who's not only letting me park the van up on his property, use his tools, he's actually also going to give me a hand. He's a serial van converter himself. Together, we are going to strip this van right back. White's boring, we're changing it from white. We're going to Raptor spray it, so I'm really interested to see how that comes up. And then there's 2 more additions that I want to do to the van that are just going to change the way I do van life from now and into the future, and I'm so excited for them. What do you reckon, Ock? Are you going to help? What do you think? You rest up, mate. I guess there's no going back at this point, is there? Well, Ocky's certainly woken up now. Are you helping, love?
Anna, sit.
Such a good helper. You got the screwdriver for me. Good girl. Ocky never learnt that. I've just taken all the siding off this side of the van. And for a nice change, it all went very smoothly. Yeah. Christian's getting in on all the little nitty gritty stuff here. The small details that make a good job, eh? Hey.
There's the face. Look at the face of the Iveco.
Beautiful. What do you reckon, buddy? I can actually barely feel my toes. I forgot how bloody freezing Victoria is in the mornings. For any of you that followed my van build series on the farm, this is probably also giving you flashbacks, because it certainly is for me. Welcome to day 2. Yesterday was actually pretty productive, but there's no denying today is going to be a bit of a slog, because I need to clean the van from top to bottom with the greaser in preparation for painting. Well, it took a little bit of elbow grease, but this roof is coming up like new. Now I've just got to treat these rust spots. And what have we got here?
More packages.
So, can you believe you're carrying, that's 400 watts of solar panels you're carrying in that?
No way.
Here,
so
chuck.
light.
Hold on, chuck us up.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
And you know what? That doesn't matter that he just dropped 200 watts of my solar panels. This is new technology from Bouge RV, and I want to say a quick thank you to Bouge RV for sponsoring this video. I'm going to come down and show you these bad boys because they are like the Rolls Royce of solar panels. Christian, I feel like I haven't even properly introduced you yet, but thank you for helping me with this. No, you are going to be doing the unboxing. Do you want to roll it out and show us? So that's one of the rectangle 100 watt panels.
Yep.
Have a look how thin this is and flexible. Like that can literally fold on itself right over. Look pretty nice, don't they?
Yeah.
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 One of the beauties of this panel, and one of the main reasons I was excited to get these panels, was because you can walk on them or sit on them. Christian is now going to show that fact. A couple more features of this which makes it unreal. As you've seen how light, flexible and thin it is, the reason it can be like that compared to an old solar panel is that the old panels are made out of monocrystalline silicon, which means they've got glass in them, so with vibration or if you step on them they can break, they can shatter. Whereas these are SIGs, it's new technology, it's copper, indium, gallium, selenide. They're also actually more efficient, up to 38% over the course of the day, and that is because they have individual diodes in between each power cell, which means in partial shading or low light they're going to keep working more efficiently, so you can kind of get away with having less solar if you need to. If you're interested in learning more about the SIGs technology or purchasing one of these, which I highly recommend, head over to the link in my video description. They are currently giving 15% off for Max and Oki viewers. Just put in MaxOki15 as the code. I'll put that in the description below as well. And yeah, I truly think this is the future of solar, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens in the next 10 years with solar. In terms of installation, they're meant to be super easy. However, obviously I've got to paint this van first and get it all ready, so you'll see that a little bit later in the video. This is the Raptor Etch Primer, and it's finally time to start doing a little bit of spraying. Just starting with the small stuff with those rust spots that are bare metal now. Going into war. Day 4. It was kind of meant to be a painting day today, however, as usual, a little bit behind schedule. Couldn't have asked for better weather and couldn't have asked for better helpers. Look, I found more helpers. Hey buddy, you want some? Meanwhile, Oki is still trying to get the alpacas. Everyone I talked to said that the prep was 9/10 of the work. Oh my god. This was a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea. I'm okay with putting in this effort, especially because I actually got quoted to get the van painted $18,000. So I'm pretty keen to see what we can kind of come up with. I am thinking that this grille would also look sick because the bull bar is obviously going to be black. I reckon this would be sick black, and that all black, and that back on. It's going to look so good.
That's all good. We can spin it, look. Just stand here. That's good.
So Christian's actually ship captain and works with ropes all the time, so always had faith in him. You've sprayed one like this before, haven't you?
Yeah, just like this.
MacGyver. It's great. So we're losing a little bit of daylight at the moment, but we're about to use this special epoxy primer for the bull bar. Oh, it actually goes on quite nice.
That looks very nice. Schmickers.
I am finally up to the spraying stage. Hallelujah. After 4.5 days of prep. And I feel like I've got a bit of a science laboratory going on here, because this is all the kind of different Raptor products and the color tint to get the desired color. I'm going to give this van one final wipe over. Then we spraying, baby.
Well, this is one last look at her.
It is finally time to spray. With 1 litre, just to give you an idea, to do this whole first layer, I use 5 litres. So there's 5 times that I'm getting down, mixing, kind of getting it all going again. And you've also got to clean out the gun. So there is definitely a bit to it. I would say this is pretty intensive DIY. I just really, really hope she comes up nicely in the end. Sorry I didn't check in with you more or film a bit more of the process, but essentially it turned out to be way more hectic than I thought. It's almost 24 degrees today and Christian got called into work. So I was kind of like running around doing it as quick as I could, because the paint kept curing in the can and then it starts to clog up. So you've got to kind of just keep moving the whole time. It has come up so nice. I was going to do a big thing about guessing what color I was going, but in the end everything's been such a rush that I didn't get to, but I am in love. This is appropriately called jungle green, and the reason I wanted to change it to this color, as a lot of you know, I've just bought the most beautiful property in the rainforest, and I wanted the van to really be a part of that still, because as I said, it's still a big part of my life and I wanted it to blend in with the property. Jungle green seems just right. Ooh. Tell you what, she looks pretty nice.
Have a look at how well the bull bar has come up. And also the front grille.
I can't stop staring at the van. I could not be happier with the color. It is looking amazing. However, I cannot show you any more tonight because I have a lot of packing up to do. Tomorrow we're doing step 2 of the transformation, and yeah, that's just going to add a whole new level to it all. The weather gods have absolutely smiled on me. The last few days have been perfect sunshine to get the van ready for painting, and now it is pouring rain, but it doesn't matter because it is protected inside. Welcome to day 6 and the second stage of the transformation. I am so excited about this because it is adding a whole nother room to my van, or should I say a rooftop terrace. Have a look at this beast. This is almost 5 meters long and it is a roof rack from Wedgetail Roof Racks. They are an Australian company that make custom roof racks for 4-wheel drives, vans, and they have over 1,500 different models of vehicle that they make racks for.
What's that that's painted on there?
First question, so I painted this yesterday, it's Raptor paint. What do you think?
That's cool, I love it. I
So-
reckon it looks great.
It's like, you know, like ute tub liner.
Yeah.
So it's like that stuff, so it's really strong, durable.
It just looks great on this. I reckon it's really suitable. It looks different. You know?
He is not a paid actor.
Josh, talk me through what's going on here.
So what we've done is, because you've got all the vents on your roof, like the skylights and the max air fans,
Yeah.
the beauty of the Wedgetail rack is it gives us the ability to put a hole in the centre of the rack to go around such a fan or an aircon.
Yeah.
So in your situation, we've actually offset the hole to one side. So we just take the bars out, remove them using these bolts, trim them to length, and then use this vent hole kit to go put an encapsulator around it so it's still strong enough.
And is this still going to be strong enough that I'll be able to walk on the thinner bits?
Yes, because these are braced underneath all the way by the mounting rail.
Yeah.
And then we've braced it longitudinally as well so it doesn't sag.
Unreal.
He's made spaces for all the things that I had on the roof, and they were all things that I thought were kind of preventing me having a rooftop deck in the past, so the game is changing. Yeah, so have that one there.
Yeah. I reckon make the plate the size from this one to that one.
Yeah.
So then you can do 3 holes at each end.
Same both sides.
I love the options that are available.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. This
We're just
side
playing
is where you
Tetris with the panels at the moment.
Just trying to get as close as possible, aren't you? Hey? So I just sent Christian a photo of this roof, and I think he put it best.
He said, mate, that roof is a work of art, and it truly is. I honestly feel quite high up here too. I am loving my new roof deck space, and these boys have really looked after me. If you want your own Wedgetail rack, they have over 100 resales throughout Australia. You know, each vehicle is different, and if you have specific requirements, give them a call, and yeah, you won't regret it. Also, I didn't say what the actual material it's made out of is, but the decking itself here is aluminium, which is good because it won't rust for me when I'm near the coast. And then the supports are all steel. Josh, thank you so much. You're a legend. And John, still there? Thank you. I've kept these guys both late, so I apologise. Good morning and welcome to day 7, the final day, and this is where it all comes together. Have a look how well these panels fit on the roof. And there's 2 different ways to secure these panels. So my long, narrow ones, on the back of the panels, there is adhesive tape already there. So all I've got to do is clean the surface, stick those down, and that's it. And each of the panels has MC4 connectors. So it's just plug and play. So it's going to be super easy install. And then the other panels, these ones I opted for the ones that have already got buttonholes in them like this. And then I'm just going to pop rivet them down and a little bit of extra tape in between the rivets just to hold it nice and flat. All right, yeah. Get a bit of pressure. Whew. One down.
It really does look good.
That's so good.
It's perfect.
All right, with this last connection, we should have solar power in the van once more. Only more powerful than ever. There we go.
Let's see if we have power coming from the sun.
Okay, we're charging 10 hours till full, 24.8 volts, and 212 watts, which is bloody good considering it's only partial sun at the moment. And just like that, we are done. I am so stoked on the paint, the roof racks, and the panels. I have to say, being able to walk all over the panels, even for installing it, made it way easier. I cannot stop staring at this thing. It looks like a different van. Let me know what you guys think. I think we're gonna finish with a before and after. And the countdown is officially on until I can drive this big girl onto my dream property. It is only a month away now, and I wanna say a huge thank you to all your kind words in the comments on that video. Honestly, I'm still pinching myself that it's real. It's a month until I move in, and whew, yeah. I have a lot to do in that time, but I'm just so excited and can't wait to take you all for the journey. A huge thank you to Christian for hosting me here, helping me out, keeping me calm. I couldn't thank him enough, and I can't wait to return the favor on the property up north. Please continue to be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, dream big, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.